Hi guys, and welcome to the first video of Cameras and Crowns. We are totally doing this out of order. I'm not going to go into an intro on what my new channel is going to be about. Let's just say it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be everything pageantry and modeling and workshops and photography and makeup and fashion and everything in between. But this video, I really wanted to talk about quick tips on how to do a better video calling, because we are all stuck at home. We can't go anywhere, but we still need to work. We still need to connect with people. So I wanted to give you some really awesome quick tips on how to make your video calls look better. And tip number one, which is the most important, and that's going to be your lighting. And right now I have my camera set up and I have a window directly in front of me, and that is key. You always want your main source of light to be directly in front of you. So I've completely redesigned my whole office this week to make sure that my desk now sits facing the window. Where before it was kind of off to the side or it was behind me. But for video lighting, for doing YouTubing, for taking photography pictures in general, ask any photographer and they will always say that the most important aspect of photography is your light and where it's coming from. So I've stationed myself directly in front of the big beautiful window, and that's going to give you your best lighting. Now I'm going to show you what happens if I turn around and the window is now behind me. Okay, so I just turned the camera around, and I'm not going to turn too much because it is a hot mess in here, because like I said, I am still in the process of redoing the entire room, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But you can see that the light behind me, especially for your camera built into your laptop or whatever you're using, is terrible. It looks so bad. Also, you can see I'm getting a lot of light directly from the main light in the room from the ceiling, and it's kind of just creating shadows, and it's too bright over here. And I guarantee you, go and check other news feeds. Go in next time you're on a conference call, look how many people will sit down on a couch or they'll sit down at a kitchen table and put the window directly behind them. No. Rule number one, always have the window directly in front of you. So I'm going to turn around so you can see how much better that evens out. I'm not getting a ton of light now from the main light in the top of the ceiling because the sun coming in through the window is overpowering that, and it's giving it just a nice even light. This is perfect lighting. Also, another tip right here, if you look in my eyes, I've got these two little catch lights. Those are perfect. That's what you want. So it just evens it out, makes everything look good, looks beautiful. So tip number one, find the window and sit in front of it. You can be a foot away. It'll give you even more beautiful light. My only rule is don't have direct sunlight. So if the rays are coming in, you got to put your desk back a bit, but go ahead and rearrange your office. Do what you need to do so that you are having your light directly in front of you, okay? Rule number two, this is another really big one. You want to have really good sound. So a lot of people, I'm not going to have you go out and, like with lighting, I can go into tons and tons of products that you can buy, and for what most people need, a window is going to be perfect. That's all you're going to need. But for sound, I really do want you to actually purchase some sort of microphone that attaches to your computer. So I'll show you what I have. This right here. It's probably really loud. So this is it's called Snowball, and I got it off of Amazon, and I'll link this particular product down below, and it just makes everything sound crystal clear smooth. It knows what to cut out. If the kids are running by down the hall, you're not going to hear all of that. If the dogs are barking, it's not going to be as noisy. I don't get a lot of noise from the trees outside or the traffic. It really helps to make crystal clear sound, and that is huge when you're video calling because so many people are talking over you, and it knows the difference between sound coming out of your computer and sound going into the mic, and it's really going to cut back on all of that overlapping that you hear. So that is something that I absolutely recommend purchasing to make the quality of your video calls that much better is some sort of an external mic system. I don't necessarily think you need a different camera. I don't think you necessarily need extra lighting, anything like that, but sound is really important, and it is really going to make your video calls sound better. The quality is going to be better. People are going to hear you better. And that's really most important when we have so many people and it's hard and you're talking over each other. You want your sound to be crystal clear and to always be coming through in so that you can explain yourself and everything can continue on. But I'm going to link the one that I purchased. I love it. It gives me great sound. It's really plug and play. You just plug it in and it goes to town. But a lot of options are available for you. Just look and see what is in your budget, what you can get in a short amount of time. I know Amazon is going a little bit slower with delivery right now, so just kind of look and see what will work best for you. But I absolutely recommend some sort of external mic for your computer setup, just so that your sound quality is better. Okay, so this one, background. I literally just built this today, this beautiful background here. I have some pictures, I have a little shelf. I will talk about these here a little bit later. That's going to be in our giveaway. Background is really important. Now, I know that we've all just been flung home and your home office wasn't ready. You weren't expecting to be living in your office all the time. You have kids running around. You're sharing your laptop with your kids so they can do schoolwork. I get that. You need to find some space in your house that you can have a space that is blank behind you, either completely blank or something that you put up so that it is still and simple and calm and cohesive. Because having a background, I'm going to share my messy room with you guys again. We're getting real. If your background looks like this, that's just too much. You're not looking at me anymore. You're looking at my Mickey Mouse ears and my flamingo, and you're trying to see like what's behind me. What are those? And then like there's my printer over there and like some papers. It's not okay. It's not cool. It's distracting, and it's not what you want to present as who you are. And since we're kind of all doing it all together, and we're going to be here for a while, guys, make a space that's yours. This to me, when I'm talking to people now, I feel calm. This represents who I am. This represents what I want to tell, what I'm focusing on, what my priorities are. And so this is what I want to feel and to see when I'm talking to clients, when I'm talking to customers. And when I'm talking to you guys, you don't want to see all of that mess behind me. You just kind of want the background to fade into the back. So think coordinating colors, real simplistic, not too busy, things like that. Okay, background is super important, and if that means you have to do a little rearranging in your house, this is what we're gonna do. We're kind of all in it together, and it's gonna happen. Makeup. This one's for the girls. Makeup is really important for video calls, and I know nobody wants to hear that. And let me show you why. Okay, so this is my clean, barren face. Just have some moisturizer on. And you can see that I have a lot of red. You can't define my eyes as well. And that is pretty common for video and for film. When you are talking about images in camera or images on film, makeup does a lot more than just what we see in everyday. And everyday makeup can hide a lot more with your eyes than it can with a camera. So you're gonna have to put on more makeup if you're doing film, if you're doing video, than you normally would, just because of the way that the camera sees colors and light and differentiates. It's just not the same as the human eye. So what you're gonna do is you're really gonna lay on the makeup a lot thicker than you're used to doing for your normal 9-to-5 job. I always like to say that video and film makeup and photography makeup is date night makeup. So places that you are going out for a night out in the town, you have a special event, you're really going to lay it on thick. Same thing if you're getting photography work done, video work done, and video calls. Your everyday makeup that you would wear to work isn't going to cover as well as it did before. And so that's why you keep having these calls and thinking that you're sickly and quarantine is not going well. No, that's not the case. It just has to do with how the camera sees light and picks things up. So a little bit heavier eyeliner, you're going to do a little bit heavier blush. Everything's going to be a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker, so that it'll give you your normal in-person look, but just on camera. Okay. So you can see makeup for video is going to be really, really important. Layer it on a little bit thick, do a little bit thicker, blush, bring your eyeshadow a little bit lower, thicken your liner a little bit more, just because it really makes a huge difference on video. Than in person. You can get away with so much more, but on video it really needs to be a lot thicker. So number 5, this one's a big one, we're gonna practice. So all your Facebook calls, your Zoom, your Google Hangouts, your Microsoft Teams, you really need to know each of those video platforms and where the functions are, where the buttons are, what tools are available for each platform. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more composed. You're going to have better calls, and people are going to hear and understand you better if you're not fidgeting and trying to figure out how to get from one function to the other. And one last thing, I did want to say that I am filming this lovely video on my laptop. I wanted to give you guys a very real look at how video conferencing can go and how you can have great looking soft light. You can have great sound with just using your laptop. From here on out, you'll see I'll be using my studio lighting with my camera setup and everything like that, but I wanted to give you a very real look at what conference calls look like and how we can make them look better. So now our giveaway, I'm so excited. All you have to do is leave a comment below on more videos you'd like to see from our channel. So it's anything pageant, photography, model, fashion related. This is going to be a brand that really covers everything from cameras to crowns, hence the name. And I'll get more into how it got started. My partner, who I will introduce, she is amazing, and everything in between. But for the giveaway, just leave a comment below on more videos you'd like to see. Share this video and tag us in it on social media, Facebook or Instagram at Cameras&Crowns. So my little prize pack for one lucky winner will be leave-in conditioner, because I know we're not shampooing and conditioning every time we shower, which is totally fine. Our hair looks great. Don't need to do that every day. We have big hair powder. So this is your root texturizer, and it is fantastic. I use this every time I do my hair, which for now is like every 4th or 5th day. Hairspray. So this line was designed for cheer and dance girls, but I've come to find out it is perfect for models and pageantry. So this is my now go-to hair brand. I have everything that they have. You can see there's some more products back there, and they are fantastic. So here's your hairspray, super strong, extra hold. And then this right here is what everyone's going to live by the next month. It's dry shampoo. And it is amazing. It is the best dry shampoo I have ever used, and it smells so good. Like, so good. Like, amazing. So all of this, I'll pick one lucky winner in a week's time. All you have to do, leave a comment on future videos you'd like to see from our channel, and share this video and tag us in it at Cameras&Crowns. And I think that's it, guys. So excited to get to meet you, get to know you. We're going to chat, we're going to communicate. This is going to be a channel and a program and a website and a directory. Like, there's so many things we have that I'm about to share with you over the next few weeks and few months. But I thought I would just start with this simple one because we're all stuck at home, and I thought this would be some great tips for you guys to have better video conferencing calls and to make you guys feel more confident about kind of being stuck at home. So let me know what you think. I will see you guys later.